put the cat outside.
Why do American high school students test lower than most other countries? America is supposed to be the best country in the world. We're supposed to be the strongest, the richest, and the smartest, but that isn't so true anymore. We have an education crisis happening right now. American students' test results have stayed the same or lowered, while other countries have stayed the same or risen, making us no longer the smartest country in the world. Although America is not the lowest testing country in the world, it's about right in the middle, which is far from where we should be. I want to compare our education system to other countries' education systems to see what the problem is, and I will tell you how we can solve it, whether you're a student, a teacher, a parent, or a friend. America is about average when compared to other countries. I believe that with America being one of, if not the most powerful country in the world, we should be at the top of the charts. According to a study by the Program for International Student Assessment that they did in 2012, America is ranked below countries like China, Japan, Canada, Poland, and the United Kingdom, amongst much more. America is ranked above countries like Mexico, Greece, Chile, Peru, Indonesia, and Brazil. I noticed a common theme in the chart. It seems like countries with much more money rank higher on the charts, and countries that are known to be poor rank lower on the chart. So why is America so low on the chart if we're supposed to be one of the wealthiest countries in the world? I think it's because of problems we already have here in the U.S. According to an article I read on the New York Post that was published in 2013, people who are in the middle to upper class with parents who graduated school score higher on the test, and people who might be in the lower class with parents that didn't graduate from high school have lower scores on their tests. I think it's our own gap in wealth and poverty in this country that has a lot to do with why we test so much lower than other countries. Just because we are known as a very rich country doesn't mean we don't have our own problems with poverty right here at home. I think another problem is the way teachers go about teaching how to do the standardized tests. When I was in school, I remember the standardized tests, and the teacher wouldn't really teach us how to do them. It seemed like a burden on our teachers because they wouldn't fit into the curriculum that they were trying to teach us. They would just briefly go over how to pass the test, but wouldn't really go in depth in how to learn the material. I remember them giving us practice tests that were almost identical to the actual test so that we would learn and pass just to make the school look good. According to an article published on businessweek.com in 2012, they believe the problem starts with the parents. The article talks about how in other countries, students are slaving over their books because the parents are much more stricter. It seems like parents in the U.S. don't make doing homework as much as a priority for their children. The article also states that in other countries, reading is very important and houses are filled with educational books, unlike most homes in America. In another article I read on businessweek.com published in 2011, they said the problem is in the classroom, which I think is also true. The article talks about how there is $192 billion tax dollars lost every year because of students who drop out in America. The key to helping our students test better is actually keeping them in the classroom. And to do that, we need to keep them interested. Our problem is, as parents and as teachers, we need to find ways to keep the students interested in wanting to do well in school. Today I talked about and hopefully informed you about our schools. I hope this persuades you to take action to help our students test better and bring America back to the top of the education charts where we could be. You can take action and help the education crisis in America by encouraging your children to do well in school. Education is huge and will get you very far in life. It's important to let your kids know that not doing well in school will not be accepted. Teachers also need to find ways to keep the students interested. America has a high dropout rate compared to other countries. As students, we need to understand the crisis and be a part of changing it. America is one of, if not the most powerful country in the world, yet we rank so low on the education scale when we're compared to other countries. We have all the resources to be successful, so why not be? I hope whether you are a student, a teacher, or a parent, or a friend, you will take part in the ways we can bring America back to the top with our education. We can all do something, and